So Bardo from Chicano Batman, home in his super sleek hammock. I'm so jealous.
I got to give it up to my wife. You know, she's always trying to make things nicer.
That's good. How are you holding up during the quarantine?
Good. We had a newborn. So I think our kid was born recently, like a month. He's a month old today, actually. And so it's pretty amazing. I would be on tour today if it wasn't for the quarantine. So it kind of all, somebody put it this way. He used the word convergence. You know, it's like a lot of things are happening at the same time. And well, you know, I feel blessed. I feel good. You know, just
crazy. You had a kid during quarantine. Like, that's insane.
Like many others, right? But it happened to be one of those. Yes.
Well,
yeah.
I think, you know, what you were saying just a second ago is like the silver lining is you would have probably had to go right on the road. And
right.
So now you have this time that you can spend with your new child, which is a really great thing.
Yeah, it would have been super stressful on my wife if she was just home alone with two kids. So
yeah, I'd be like, get back here right now.
Exactly. You already know. You have a kid?
That's a lot to deal with. A newborn. Huh?
You have kids?
No. Well, I have fur kids. I have dogs. They're like easier. Like, you know, yeah. You feed them, you scratch them, they give you all their love, and it's like, but you can leave them on their own, you know, like it's good. So.
Yeah, we thought of getting a dog, and it's just like, no, we don't need another child up in here.
Don't get a puppy. Get one that's over a year old. Puppies are a lot of work. Just get something that's like, that's already like over the like crazy stage, you know?
Right, so, right.
Well, congratulations. I love hearing that. That's amazing. You're a new dad. That's so great.
Thank you.
And you're a new dad to a new album. You gave birth to a fourth album.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's like, for me, it's like this album is like 12 kids. You know, we got 12 kids.
Invisible People, you know, I know you guys, you cover a lot of like heavy topics on your music, but you make it sound like music that I just want to drink lemonade to, which is a really beautiful art. You know, it's like you're talking about some serious things sometimes, but the music is so just like la la la, you know.
Yeah.
Which I think is fantastic. And I'm playing Color My Life, Blank Slate. I'm going to move that into rotation on Locals Only. And
thank you.
You know, and I know you dropped the fan favorite a couple days ago, so fans are super happy about that.
Which one? Which is the
Pink Elephant? Was it the?
I don't know if it's a fan favorite, but it's.
I think it's up there.
Songs.
I think it's up there. So, you know, it's funny.
I appreciate it coming from a kid that used to listen to you, like driving to high school on a bus. You know, I was one of those kids just like driving to the high school, listening to your to the daily show. So you were on the morning, right?
I did middays.
Okay.
Yes.
So probably when we were coming back home from school. Anyways, yes.
I love that. And, you know, we got to meet the first time was at Coachella a few years ago for the first time. You guys were so brave coming out. You came out in your suits. It was so bloody hot. I was just like, oh my God, they looked amazing. But I was dying for you guys.
Yeah, we're not doing that no more. We're trying to go fresh with it.
I like it. You're still great. I'll take you in a t-shirt. I'll take you guys any way I can. All right. Like that's fine. A for effort. But, you know, I know you were supposed to do Coachella again this year. And obviously, you know, things are up in the air. You know, you're kind of one of those, you know, there's a handful of bands, you know, you're releasing a new album in a really strange time. Like, this is going to be a story to tell from years from now of, like, you were probably gearing up and you had all of these things. How do you deal with that mentally of like that kind of letdown?
Well, yeah, it's rough, you know, I'm not going to lie, but at the same time, you know, we were going to drop the album and then start playing shows. Yeah. So, you know, imagine playing a club show filled with a bunch of fans. You're going to go through the usual kind of like, you know, you're going to, the band with the new album, you know, my favorite band with the new album. Am I going to like the songs? I don't even know them yet. But now we're dropping this album and people have who knows how long to listen to them, especially our fans, right? So to be honest, for me, you know, like the old music that we've been playing for years and years is just, I'm not that person anymore, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even this record, we've had this music has been in our veins for like 2 years already. Since we started writing it, composing, to the point where you record it, and then to the point where you release it, it's a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to kind of, I think fans got to try to put themselves in our shoes and be like, whoa, this is crazy. But I mean, anyways, people are not going to do that. People don't care. They just want to like listen to music and like it and, you know, sing to it. So for me, the fact that people have so much time with it, when we hit the stage, they're gonna vibe with what we're doing. Cause I mean, this record is crazy for us. Like this record is like, I'll say, and I share this sentiment with all the band members. You know, this is the best music that we've ever made, you know, and we're very, very proud of it. So,
what a great feeling to feel that,
yeah.
You know, that like, this is the best.
Yeah.
Like you know, I think all artists are so critical of themselves, but you know, to feel satisfaction is really a great thing. And you had amazing, you know, producers working on this album.
Oh yeah.
Who had their hands in.
What did you play the songs on? Like, did you play it on your computer? Do you have like some like a bass speaker below your desk or something? Or
I have like, it's so funny. I have like the worst setup. I have the worst setup at my house. Like I'm convinced all like radio DJs have like the worst home setup. You know, like
step it up, Kat. Come on.
But I get in my car and I have these speakers where I can hear like all these different pieces coming together. So honestly, I just get in my car and listen.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing. And honestly, I feel like this record was made for your car. Like literally, that was the litmus test for every one of the songs. Does it bump in your ride?
Gotcha. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
All right. When I can cruise up to PCH, I'll be doing that with Invisible People.
Amazing.
I know you guys did a performance, a play-at-home performance on Late Night with Stephen Colbert, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert the other day, which was so fun.
Thank you.
You guys are from, you know, we see all this stuff, but really technically everybody's playing to like a scratch track, right? Like, is that what happens?
Yeah, we hate to, you know.
I don't want to pull back the curtain, but let's face it, everybody's like, wait a minute. When the Rolling Stones did their thing and Charlie Watts was like playing air drums, people were like, what is he doing? And then everybody found out that there are drums that you can play via the air. Everyone went, so we're at this point now where we can talk technology. Yeah,
totally. We're just playing the track. I think my wife's phone was dead, so I ended up just like, I had to like get a speaker out of my amp out of my my studio, plug it back there in my backyard, and then just hook it up directly to my computer. And so I was actually jumping up on my I have this gazebo thing right here.
Yeah.
So I'm like kind of like being careful on my gazebo, making sure not to fall. Like it's just a bunch of 4x4s, you know. So it's like you could fall and kind of eat shit. But
you became your roadie again.
There you go.
Doing all your stuff, but it looked great. I thought it looked beautiful. Everybody was in all these different things. You know, it was really fun.
Yeah.
Let's talk about do you talk about the future as far as touring, or are you just waiting? You're just all sitting there waiting to see like what the next couple months do?
Well, we're lucky. We have a pretty amazing booking agent. So he's kind of like just standing on the bridge, you know, just like with some telescopes, overseeing the situation, making sure that, you know, we're in the best spot possible. So we're confident in that, and we know we're going to play shows eventually. And, you know, we're also confident when that happens, it's just going to be fire.
All right. Now, just a couple more questions. Let's talk about what you are doing during quarantine. How are you staying sane? Now, you have a newborn.
Yes.
Are you doing stuff like I find myself baking? I've never baked anything in my life, and now I'm baking crap. Nice.
Yes, we are baking. We've been doing that here and there.
Home projects.
Honestly, with the newborn, you're just really catching up on sleep, taking a lot of naps. It's a little bit different, Kat.
Gotcha. All right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's amazing when you can put a newborn on your chest and you just kind of lay down. You guys, it's just like a symbiotic process in which we both get sleep. So
that's amazing. What a great experience to have. Yeah. Again, a nice silver lining in this crazy time of tours being canceled and postponed, that you have this time to do that bonding. I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
I'm always looking for the bright side.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, this has been a beautiful spring, you know, regardless of despite everything happening, you know. I live close to a bunch of hills, you know, and you know, I hike a lot, and you know, I bike a lot, I skate a lot, so I'm keeping active and, you know, doing a lot of exercise and trying to stay fit and making a lot of music as well. So yeah, making the best of it.
Well, thanks for, you know, popping in on this day and taking time out, and just want to say congratulations on Invisible People, and I really can't wait to see you guys get back out there. I really thought I was going to get a shot at Coachella again, and then it was like, woo, didn't happen.
Well, so, it will though. We'll see each other, you know. Yeah, we will. Coachella, hopefully.
Yeah, but I'm thrilled for you. I know you have a great team. Chicano Batman has a great team. And I love that you're so satisfied with the new music, because I am as a fan. So
thank you.
It sounds so good in the mix. Like, I'm always thinking in those terms on the radio.
Sure.
And so, like, you know, how it sounds between elements and other songs, and
nice.
You know, it just sounds great.
That's amazing. That's great to hear. Thank you.
Well, go enjoy your hammock. I'm really jealous. Now I might order a hammock. Let's see if I can put it up myself.
All those CDs you got back there, like, wow.
I know. You know what? I've whittled it down. This is like the last of it. This wall. I had like 4 other walls, and so I'm kind of like, I don't know.
CDs sound good though. CDs are like the highest quality, like, you know, it's like the highest quality of like sound. So.
I mean, these are all the ones that, like, I mean, they're more old school, like the stuff I grew up with, I think, that are on this rack.
What you got in there?
I have, like, you know, it's like The Cure and Pixies and, you know, Sonic Youth and Pearl Jam and Nirvana. It's like, so it's a lot of stuff I grew up with.
That's cool.
And I think that, like, holds a little special place. So maybe that's why I've been hanging on to them.
They're classics. That's great.
Yeah. So I think that's why. But everything else I kind of, you know, I've digitized or, you know, I've downloaded. So just because it's so much easier.
Right.
I also like having it there. I don't know why. It's like a good backdrop.
It looks dope. Totally.
It's a nice backdrop. Well, anyway, Bardo, thank you so much for this little chat. You've made my day. And we'll see you in the future.
Thank you, Kat. Much love.
I'll see you later. Chicano Batman. Woo. Invisible People out now.
Thank you.